We are couple nomads and we are on a journey backpacking around the world, and we spent 3 weeks island hopping around French Polynesia. We are here to prove that you can travel around this luxurious destination on a small budget. We visited 5 islands, and in this video we are sharing our experience on how to get around and the cheapest way to island hop around this country. French Polynesia is an official French overseas territory formed by 118 islands of various sizes. And if you overlay the map of the country, it's almost the same size of Europe, counting the ocean that surrounds the islands. With such vast distances and numerous islands, deciding which places to visit can be challenging, and with limited transportation between the islands, island hopping can get quite expensive. 67 islands are populated and are divided into different regions. Tahiti is the largest island, and this is where the capital Papeete is located and the country's only international airport. It is the first time we are visiting French Polynesia, and with a small budget we decided to go for the most affordable and easiest accessible islands, which was the Society Islands. It is easy to island hop the Society Islands as they are close to each other and have both planes and ferry services to get between the islands. Our route was Tahiti, Moorea, Huahine, Raiatea, Bora Bora and back to Tahiti. To travel from Tahiti to Moorea by ferry takes about 30 to 45 minutes and departs several times per day, and there are several companies that offer ferries on this route: Arimiti, Terevao, and Tauati. Terevao cost 1,350 Pacific franc, about $13. Arimiti cost 2,030 Pacific franc per person, which is about $19. And Tauati ferry cost 1,000 Pacific franc, which is about $950. The tickets on this route are not personal and are usable for 1 year from the date of purchase, so you don't need to select a specific date to travel. With multiple departures every day, this is an easy way to get to and from Moorea. If you want to travel from Moorea to any other island than Tahiti, you will still need to go to Tahiti first and change ferry. The only company operating ferry services to the other islands on our route is Apetahi Express. The prices for each route varies depending on the season and the booking time, so I've added the prices that we paid on our journey. Be aware that the ferry does not depart every day. You have to check the schedule online on Apetahi Express website to see which days that they are traveling to and from the islands that you want to visit. When we traveled from Moorea to Huahine, we first took the first ferry departing from Moorea early in the morning to go back to Tahiti, and then change to Apetahi Express to take the 3 hours ferry to Huahine. The ferry to Huahine from Tahiti departs every Monday, Thursday and Saturday, and we paid $48 per person for this journey. The ferry from Huahine to Raiatea departs only on Mondays, Thursdays and Saturdays, which means that you can only stay 3 nights, 5 nights or 7 nights in Huahine before going to Raiatea, if you are traveling by ferry only, or longer if you prefer. This route takes about an hour and costs $34 per person. From Raiatea to Bora Bora, the ferry also departs only on Mondays, Thursdays and Saturdays. It takes about 2 hours and it makes a stop in Ta'a. It costs $34 per person. To go back from Bora Bora to Tahiti, the ferry makes the same journey back via the islands we have already visited, in case you wanted to do the same route but the other way around. But in this direction, the ferry only departs Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays, so make sure that you plan your route and the dates that you want to travel by ferry before booking your hotel nights. When you are taking the ferry with Apetahi Express, the tickets always includes a 23 kilos checked-in luggage, a carry-on bag under 15 kilos, plus a small handbag under 5 kilos. Make sure that you arrive a bit early to the ferry port, where you will be able to check in your luggage and show your ticket. You can book all of your tickets in advance online on Apetahi Express website, and you will receive mobile tickets delivered to your email to show when you are going on board the ferry. Now let's compare the ferry journey with the flight options for the same route. There are two airlines operating the same route, Air Tahiti and Air Moana. Air Tahiti have departures every day, and on some routes have multiple departures every day. Air Moana do not have flights every day on all routes, so you'll have to check that beforehand. Both airlines offer more destinations than the ferry, so you have more flexibility on which islands to visit if you choose to travel by air. If we take a look at Air Tahiti, you can book single flight tickets here as well. But to do island hopping, they have the Air Tahiti Multi-Island Pass. You can select from a mix of predefined routes of islands to visit, or you can create your own multi-island pass. I will select the route of the Society Islands that we visited, which is Tahiti, Moorea, Huahine, Raiatea, Bora Bora, and then back to Tahiti. I select 23 kilos luggage allowance, and we traveled in low season. I'm gonna add this route and the dates of when we traveled for comparison with the ferry. Two adults. Then you have to select the timing of each flight. As you can see, some routes have multiple departures every day. So Air Tahiti Multi-Island Pass for our route cost 109,750 Pacific franc for two people in low season, which is $1,040 or 520 per person. I did the same with Air Moana for their multi-destination option. I'll speed this section up, but I'm selecting the same route on the same dates where it's possible. And the luggage allowance is the same, 23 kilos checked in luggage. This option would cost $976 for two people or $488 per person. During our 3 weeks in French Polynesia, we visited 5 islands. On Tahiti, we decided to rent a car because this island is much bigger than the others. Bigger roads, and the speed limit is higher, so we felt that we needed a car here. For the car rental, including the full insurance coverage, we paid $96 per day. On the other islands, which are much smaller and less traffic, we rented a scooter. This was the most affordable option, and it was fun to explore the islands on a scooter. There was nearly no traffic at all, and it felt safe the entire time. In Moorea, we paid $43 per day. In Huahine, $45 per day. In Raiatea, $34 per day, and in Bora Bora, $56 per day. Also, to add, petrol was very cheap. In total, for all of our 18 days of scooter rentals, we paid only $31 in petrol. So let's do a cost comparison of ferry transportation, Air Tahiti Multi-Island Pass, and Air Moana multi-destination booking. For the same route, Tahiti, Moorea, Huahine, Raiatea, Bora Bora, and back to Tahiti for two people in US dollars, we find that the ferry is the most affordable option, where it costs $376 for two people or $188 per person. The Air Tahiti Multi-Island Pass would cost $1,040 or $520 per person. Air Moana would cost $976 for 2 people or $488 per person. So by taking the ferry, we saved $600. We hope that you found this video useful, as we share our experience of how we managed to get around French Polynesia on a small budget. If you did like this video, please give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to follow our journey around the world.